Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Higurashi. We're back to see Keiichi's daring new plan of how he's going to save Satoko. And I think the plan for going back to the Child Consultation Center with a buttload of people is still on. So we'll see. The Child Consultation Center had finally contacted Satoko's uncle after finding out she was missing from school for 3 days in a row. I'm sure it was because of our efforts that Satoko was able to come to school today. However, we couldn't really celebrate after seeing her painful expression.
サトコ、本当に心配したんだぞ。
この3日間、本当に何事もなかったんですか？
3日間熱が下がらなかったんですの。ご迷惑をおかけしましたわね。
She started telling us why she hadn't been at school. Nobody had even asked her that.
多分、おじさんからそう答えるよう強く脅されてるんだと思う。あんな姿痛々しくて、なんだか悔しいくらいだよ。
Rina seemed more angry than sad. Inside, I felt the same way. It felt like my anger was boiling up and lodging painfully inside my throat. He was only letting Satoko come to school because he was now certain that she wouldn't do anything that would put him at a disadvantage. He was treating her like a tamed animal. Was it too late already? I thought of the broken Satoko I once saw in my imaginary world.
サトコ、お前はよく頑張ってるな。
当然ですわ。ニーニーがいなくても、私は一人で頑張れますもの。
I slowly reached out my hand towards her head.
お前がよく耐えて頑張ってるご褒美に頭撫でてやる。嫌か？
She didn't reply, but she didn't refuse either. I slowly opened the door, put my hand on her head. She didn't react to it, but a tear rolled down from her eye all of a sudden. Was she crying because she didn't want to be touched? No, that wasn't it. Rather, it was the opposite. If I stopped patting her head, I'd hurt her feelings. Satoko felt obliged to survive without her Nini. But that didn't mean she didn't want anyone else's help. She couldn't appreciate my patting her head openly. Satoko had no choice but to cry in silence.
さとこちゃん、今は泣いても誰にも言わないよ。
And after Rina said that, Satoko started crying like a baby. I felt relieved knowing that it wasn't too late. She hadn't yet suffered from the fatal emotional wound that I saw in my imaginary world. However, her tears made it clear that I needed to save her as soon as possible, no matter what the whole world might say to me.
さとこ、きっとみんなが助け出してくれますのです。きっとなのですよ。
さとこ、ぼんやりしてたわけじゃないんだよ。ね、ケイちゃん。
おう、俺たちはな、児童相談所に訴えてるんだ。あのおじの野郎の非道と、サトコを一刻も早く助け出してほしいってな。
そんなことしてくださらなくても結構ですのに。
俺たちだけじゃねえぞ。なあ、富田君。
僕だけじゃないです。岡村もクラスのみんなも戦っています。
そうだよ。僕たちクラス全員で相談所に押しかけてるんだ。もちろん今日も行くよ。 前原さん。
ああ、里子を救い出せるまで俺たちはくじけないもんな。
It'd help if you cooperated a little, Satoko. All the boys and girls in the class answered my call with their cheers. Satoko seemed a little surprised, but then soon became expressionless again.
だから相談所の方が来ましたのね。余計なことをなさらなくてもいいのに。
里子、ひょっとして相談所の人が来たことによってあいつから何かいじめられたりしたんですか？
She wouldn't answer. I couldn't tell what that silence really meant. Soon after, Chi-sensei entered the classroom. She must have heard the noise we were making.
北条さん、体の具合はもういいのですか？
We didn't know for sure if she was really sick or not. All of us, including Chi-sensei, were feeling the same thing.
ええ、おかげさまで。本当にご心配をおかけしましたわね。もう平気ですのよ。これからはちゃんと学校に来られそうですか？ええ、だから本当にもうご心配なさらなくていいんですのよ。相談所の人になんか言わなくていいんですのよ。北条さん、もし本当に辛くなった時は先生のお家へいらっしゃい。先生は北条さんの味方ですからね。いつでもいらっしゃい。
そこで先生だけに美味しいとこを持ってかれちゃたまんないね。里子、ここにいる私たちは全員味方だよ。そうです。里子もぜひ私のマンションに遊びに来てください。余ってる部屋もありますから、里子のプライベートルームにしちゃっても全然 OK ですので。
ダメです。里子は僕の家で飼ってるのですから、早く僕のお家に帰ってこないとダメなのですよ。いぱー。
なあ、里子は一人ぼっちなんかじゃない。みんながお前を助けようと今必死になっているんだ。
But I don't know if people at the Child Consultation Center will ever understand how we feel. If what Oishi-san told me yesterday was true, then once they learn this isn't the will of all Hinamizawa, once they learn it's only our classmates creating a stir, they might harden their stance against us. All we had planned was to go there with more people and ask for the same thing. The Child Consultation Center was going to say the same thing to us too. It wasn't going to be any different from yesterday. They'd tell us that it's only normal for her uncle to take care of Satoko because he's legally her guardian. They'd also tell us that there's no proof of any abuse happening. And why do they think that? Because Satoko won't admit she's being abused.
お気持ちだけで十分ですのよ。本当に大丈夫ですから。
嘘だよ。
Rena spoke with a smile, but her words cut sharp.
里子ちゃんは大丈夫なんかじゃない。里子ちゃんはみんなを騙しきれてなんていないよ。ここにいる全員が、いや、もっともっと大勢が里子ちゃんが苦しみ悲しんでいることを知っているよ。だから私たちは里子ちゃんを助けるために立ち上がって精一杯頑張ってる。悲しい沼に胸まで浸かりもがいている里子ちゃんにみんなで手を差し伸べている。でもそれだけじゃ里子ちゃんを救えないの。
そうなんだ里子。相談所側は俺たちの言い分に耳を貸しつつも、里子本人が虐待を否定するから虐待はないの一点張りなんだ。俺たち全員が里子を救いたいと思っても、里子が受け入れてくれなければ救えないんだ。
私とても昔に逆の立場だったことがあるの。 どうせ誰にも自分は救えないと。自分が今していることが最善手だと。そう思い込んでいるから、仲間が差し伸べてくれる手を受け入れられないの。でもその時、顔も思い出せないけど、ある人が言った。本当に選びたかった世界はすぐそこにある。でもそこへ至るには、向こうのみんなとこちらの自分が互いに手を伸ばし合わないとダメなの。私たちだけが手を伸ばしても意味がない。だからさとこちゃん、あなたも手を伸ばして。それで互いに手をつかみ合って、初めて私たちは元の世界へ戻れるんだから。
レナ、それを誰に？
覚えてない。きっと幼稚園よりも小さい頃なんじゃないかと思う。いつどこで誰になんて覚えてない。
It was a long time ago.
その時の気持ちを私は今でもはっきりと思い出せるの。あの時の気持ちがあったから今日の私がある気がするの。
そうだな。レナに言ったそいつは間違ってないぜ。
He sounds like a pretty smart guy.
サトコは今、助けを求めないのが強さだと思い込んでる。それが最善手だと勘違いしてる。いいか、違うんだ。自分の顔を鏡で見てみろ。それが望んだ世界を掴んだ顔か。違うだろう。サトコはこんな世界、心のどこにも望んでなんかいない。俺たちはサトコを元の世界に連れ戻せる。そしてその手を伸ばしてる。その手はサトコの鼻先のところまで伸びてるんだぜ。だがあともうわずかが届かない。届いてりゃ髪の毛を踏んづかんででも引っ張り出してる。だがそのわずかが届かないんだ。だから掴め。お前が掴め。手を伸ばしても誰にも届かないから観念するなんて言わず、お前の鼻先に俺の、いや俺たちの手があるんだよ。だから掴むんだ。手を伸ばすだけでいい。あとは俺たちが元の楽しかった世界へ引っ張り上げてやるから。
Satoko wouldn't reach out her hand. She just stared at mine, as though praying for something. Her fingers were shaking, but Satoko wouldn't try to reach her hand towards mine. I felt like screaming out in anger, but I didn't want to scare her. If I did that, she'd never trust me again. All that I could do was to wait for her to reach out her hand.
ありがとうですわ。本当にありがとうございますですわ。でも、本当に平気ですのよ。本当に。さとこ。もう少し、時間がいるんだよ。
Satoko needed time to sort out her feelings. But her time limit was getting closer and closer. It was unfortunate that Satoko didn't even realize that herself. The next moment, we heard someone approaching our classroom. By the sound of the footsteps, we could tell that it was the principal. And so I couldn't tell why Satoko was twitching, like she just got electrocuted. The door quickly opened and a principal strode inside. He seemed relieved to see Satoko back in school. However, Satoko reacted both dramatically and bizarrely. She let out an inexplicable scream, ran to the back of the classroom and hid behind the curtain. No one in the classroom could understand her actions. We never even considered that it was because the principal had entered the room. The principal, however, realized it immediately. Satoko was scared to see him.
北条くん、大丈夫かね?
He spoke in a kind voice, but Satoko was still afraid. It was plain as day to all of us that Satoko was frightened at the sight of the principal, but none of us could understand why.
大丈夫かサトコ。何も怖がることなんてないぞ。ここには味方しかいない。
おじさまが。
Everyone here thought for sure that Satoko's uncle had shown up to get her. We all rose up at once, shielded Satoko in a circle, and searched the surroundings. I had yet to see her uncle's face, but we were in school now. If someone unfamiliar showed up, I could spot him immediately. If he tried to force Satoko to leave, then forget everything else. I'd end the fight right here. Mion and Shion are thinking the same thing. However, while Satoko remained frightened, we couldn't find any sight of her uncle. Satoko was trembling as if he was already here inside her classroom, but there was no sight of him. Finally, I realized the truth. Satoko was frightened by the figure of the principal. I could understand that she'd be scared of his footsteps, but she was still terrified after he showed his face. This was not normal. It was made clear to me how much stress Satoko was dealing with. Rika-chan hushed Satoko and whispered into her ear.
大丈夫ですよ。おじはいませんです。意地悪なおじはいませんですよ。
でもそこにおじさまが。私を連れ戻しに来たんですわ。
落ち着くのですよ、サトコ。今日のお注射はちゃんとしましたですか？
Oh, you forgot the drugs.
注射って何の話だ、リカちゃん。
ケイチ、急いで入江を呼ぶのです。サトコが大変だと言えばわかりますです。早くチエ、サトコを保健室に運びましょうです。どうしたの、サトコちゃん。サトコちゃん。
とにかく監督を呼ぼう。医者に見せるしかない。で、誰か監督のとこの電話番号はわかるか？
私がわかるよ。職員室の電話を借りよう。
I headed to the nurse's office and asked Mion to make a phone call to the doctor. There were lots of students surrounding the office. Sensei was forcing out the other kids who had entered the room with them. I snuck behind her and entered it myself. Satoko was lying down on the bed, still shaking with fear. Rena and Rika-chan were there with her and were trying to calm her down. I spoke quietly as so not to scare Satoko.
サトコは大丈夫なのか？どうしたってんだ、一体。
よくわからないけど、校長先生の姿がおじさんに見えたみたいなの。
Hearing that made it easier to understand, but it was still hard to believe. He had been right in front of us, and had spoken to her in such a kind voice. It was really hard to believe that she couldn't tell it was the principal.
壁に黒い点が一つあったら、ケイチやレナはそれが何に見えますですか？ハエが嫌いな人ならきっと、雲が嫌いなら雲に、ゴキブリが嫌いならきっとゴキブリに見えますです。人は識別のつかない何かがあったとき、無意識のうちに一番自分にとって嫌なものでないことを確認しようと強く意識するのです。サトコちゃんは近づいてくる校長先生の足音を聞き、とっさにおじさんを思い浮かべたということ？
でも校長が実際に姿を現してもまだ怯えていたぜ。
その誤解がすぐに解けなくなるのがサトコの病気なのです。
What does she mean, illness? I tried to ask Rika-chan that, but Satoko was becoming even more frightened. Rika-chan held her hand gently and tried to calm her down. Rena tapped my shoulder. She was indicating to me that we should leave Rika-chan and Satoko alone in the room. I agreed with her. Satoko was in tremendous shock.
じゃあ俺たちは教室へ戻ってるよ。
お願いしますです。
Rena and I left the nurse's office. My classmates were still asking Chi-sensei about Satoko's condition. As soon as they saw me, they walked over and asked how she was.
みんなとりあえずはリカちゃんに任せよう。サトコは今とても怯えやすくなってるんだ。だから怖がらせないようにしてやってくれ。多分ここで騒いでいるのもサトコには怖く感じるんだと思う。
教室へ戻ろう。きっとすぐに監督が来て様子を見てくれるよ。みーちゃん、連絡は取れたんだよね。
うん、大至急来てくれるって。それまではリカちゃんに任せて安静に。絶対に保健室から出さないようにだってさ。はい、
皆さん、教室に戻りなさい。朝のホームルームを始めますよ。
While the teacher took our attendance, a car arrived on the school premises. Everyone's attention was drawn to it. 3 people with white gowns came out of the vehicle. Irie ran into the school in a hurry. We were surprised to see 3 people show up. It made us all worry that Satoko was in worse shape than we realized. Chi-sensei felt the same way. She left the class to Mion and hurried to the nurse's office. Despite our worries, Satoko returned to the classroom about 10 minutes later. She was still as depressed as she was in the morning, but she was no longer in a state of panic.
サトコ、もう起きて大丈夫なんですか？もう少し休んでてもいいと思います。
ご心配をおかけしましたわね。もう平気ですのよ。さとこちゃん。
Satoko seemed bothered by the way we were worrying about her. Chi-sensei also returned to the classroom. At the same time, I snuck out so I could talk to Irie and his staff. I saw him talking with Rika-chan.
監督、サトコは本当に大丈夫なんですか？
前原さん、ええ、とりあえずは大丈夫です。しばらく様子を見てあげてください。
ちょっとした発作なのです。もう大丈夫なのですよ。
発作ってそういうもんなのか？そういえばさっきも保健室でサトコのことを病気だみたいなことを言ってたけど。
では私はこれで失礼します。何かあったらまた呼んでください。
Coach bowed and left without making any comment. It was like he was avoiding my question about Satoko's condition.
圭一、誰にも内緒と約束できますですか？
ああ。
さとこは数年前からちょっとした病気なのです。ずっとその治療を受け続けていますです。
It was surprising to hear that. That meant she was already sick when I first met her. I'd never seen any sign of that, though.
その病気は簡単には治りませんが、ちゃんとお薬と治療を受けることで普通に生活することができるのです。
そうなのか？でもだったら問題ないじゃないか。リカちゃんに打ち明けられるまでサトコが病気にかかってるなんて考えもしなかったもんな。あれだけ元気に過ごせるならそれで十分だよ。
She was hardly in a good condition, so it makes me hesitant to use the word fine. What kind of disease could Satoko have? Based on what I saw earlier, she might have a mental illness rather than a physical one. It might be because of how she was abused in the past. I've heard that mental trauma is not easy to cure, and it needs medical attention at times. That must be what's going on with her.
サトコは実は毎日2回のお注射をしなくてはいけない体なのです。ですが朝からいろいろとおじに意地悪をされていたせいで今朝のお注射を忘れてしまったようなのです。
それはつまり注射を1本忘れるとサトコはあんなに怯えてしまう状態になるということなのか。
Rika-chan nodded quietly. Really, it was quite a shock. The Satoko I know is an energetic and mischievous girl who's always bouncing around like a super ball. I couldn't believe that she turned into a scared little animal just by forgetting to take a shot.
注射を忘れるとサトコはとても怖がりになってしまうのです。すると何かが起こったり聞こえたり現れたりするだけでそれらがサトコに危害を加えようとしているように感じてしまうのです。
つまりさっきの場合は校長の足音を聞いておじが学校に乗り込んできたように感じたというわけだな。
そうです。サトコの場合はその足音をおじだと思い込んだらそうなってしまうのです。校長が顔を見せて優しく語りかけたとしてもさ
っきリカちゃんはその誤解が解きにくくなる病気だと言ったな。嫌なことと思い込んでしまったら誤解が解けない病気か。なんて病名か聞きたくもないな。気の毒だぜ。それにそんな病気と戦いながら今日まで頑張ってきたんだなあいつ。
でもケイイチ、どうかこの病気のことはサトコには言わないであげてほしいのです。
Why not? I guess I shouldn't ask. It might not be a nice thing to talk to her about her mental illness. I guess that's what she's trying to tell me.
サトコはさっき教室に戻ってきたがもう平気なのか。
とりあえず入江がサトコのお注射を持ってきてくれましたのでもう大丈夫です。
She's seriously sick to the point where she requires a doctor's attention. I realized something in the next moment.
サトコが急病で倒れたってことにして入院させちゃうのっていい手だったとは思わないか。
We can force her to stay in a hospital, even if she refuses. That way we can save her from her uncle. Yes, that's a great idea.
もちろんそれは入江が提案しました。ですがサトコが断ったのです。
サトコが断るとか断らないとかの問題じゃないだろう。
ケイイチ、サトコが家に帰らないとミーニーの部屋を片付けられてしまうのだそうです。
何？
サトコにとって北条の家はサトシが帰ってくるまで守らなければならない場所なのです。
He was taking advantage of her? Teppy was telling her that he'd get rid of Satoshi's room if she didn't stay with him.
汚ねえ野郎だ。
ケイイチ、他のみんなには言わないでください。C は感情を抑えるのがうまくないので知ったら短気を起こしかねませんです。
She brought up Shion, but I was also furious about it. I had to calm down though. I needed everyone's help in order to save Satoko. I couldn't ruin everything by acting foolishly. I had no time to stop.
くそ、サトコが助けてと一言でも言ってくれりゃどうとでもなるのに。
Just because she hadn't asked didn't mean she didn't need it. As her friends, we had to help her. Especially after learning that he was controlling her by threatening to get rid of Satoshi's room.
いや、そのサトシの部屋を片付けられてしまうってのを話したのこそ、助けてと直接言えないサトコが遠回しに明日明白な助けだ。
Rika-chan nodded slightly.
圭一、サトコを助けるために残された時間はもう長くはないのです。
That I was all too aware of. She had a panic attack just because she didn't take her shot this morning. But if she stayed in her current environment, it'd be too late to save her in a matter of days. I saw her future when I saw Satoko crying behind the curtain this morning.
今日で3日目だ。人数はすでに初日の10倍以上に膨れたが、まだまだ行くぜ。
圭一、サトコを救うのは簡単なことではないのです。これまでに何度も試してきて、一度たりとも成功したことはないのです。
そうなのか。
圭一は覚えていない話です。でも今回の圭一は違う。今までに一度も見たことのない方法で、あと一歩でサトコを救えるところまでこぎつけていると思いますです。僕は圭一が運命なんてあっさりと破ってしまえる力のある人間だと信じています。
What did she mean when she said I didn't remember? I didn't have time to ask questions, though.
ああ、そうだな。運命なんて俺があっさり打ち破ってやるぜ。